الأفكار والآراء والمعلومات والتي
على هذه المقولة ولا تستحنوا الذين أولاد.
هذا الخطر فعلا أتكلم عنه.
الشباب يفكرون
هذا قضية
This is where and the airport wasn't any different.
مع الأولاد
ولا تستحنوا الذين أولاد.
هذا الخطر فعلا أتكلم عنه.
الشباب يفكرون
هذا قضية
This is where and the airport wasn't any different.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome everyone at 15th episode of Expert Talks webinar. This webinar is a part of corporate social responsibilities of Salim bin Ahmed Al Musa Enterprise. Please welcome with me His Excellency Harith Al Musa, the Vice Chairman. Vice Chairman, Mr. Al Harith, welcome.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Your Excellency, Ms. Shamma Saleh, Mr. Jasim Al-Bastaki, Ms. Sarah Al-Janebi, thank you very much for attending tonight's Expert Talk Show and dedicating some of your time for this important topic. We hope that our viewers today are going to take away important key points about the secret of success in life, not only for the female, but for the males also. So once again, I'd like to thank Her Excellency Ms. Shamma Saleh, and I'd like to take the opportunity also to welcome Ms. Sarah Al-Janebi. Welcome, Ms. Sarah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Al Harith. Please welcome with me Her Excellency Shamsa Saleh, the CEO of Dubai Women Establishment. Your Excellency, welcome, and we're delighted here to have you with us in Expert Talks.
Thanks. It's my great pleasure and honor to be amongst all of you today, and I hope it be insightful and fruitful session, and you get benefit, or the audience get benefit from what we cover today, from when it comes to life experience and professional experience as well.
Thank you very much. Please welcome with me Captain Sarah Janebi. Allowed me to tell you, you're a captain, the UAE national team player and a gold medalist. Captain, welcome and thanks being part of our today Expert Talk Show.
Thank you for your enjoy for you, and exciting, and I want to and I hope you get your the information about you.
Sure. Thank you very much, Captain. Today we are at Expert Talk Show, have a special episode. Today we are celebrating the International Women's Day. Why not? And they are our love and our life. Why not? Without them, we will never be here. Why not? And they are a part of our life. The Emirati women did an excellent achievement to reach to the Mars and to fly to the sky. Therefore, I would like to start my episode today with Her Excellency Shamsa Saleh, being a CEO of a wonderful establishment, Dubai Women Establishment. I would like to ask you first, Your Excellency, honestly, how you make a balance in your work as well in your life?
I think for any person who strives work-life balance should have some tactics, starting from very beginning in professional life, coming up to the higher and senior positions. So I think time and task management and prioritizing your time is really from urgency and importance task to less important and urgent task. So time and task management is very important, starting from early life, and it should be part of our lifestyle. Then I think delegation of authority and work to colleagues and to staff is very important. We really need to have a backup or front or second liners within any organization. So in each and every level of my life, professional life, I made sure that I have my successors who can cover me during my absence, and I can delegate works during my other commitments outside the organization. Plus, we really have, especially after this pandemic, to tap into technology and depend on technology instead of wasting our time and like attending conferences and events in the other part of the world, and like being away from office for weeks. I think technology and smart life is really important to help us to overcome this challenge. Also, I think we have to use the enablers that we have, especially in our country. The UAE offered women many enablers, like some women-friendly legislation. Today, we have childcare centers in most of workplace that helps women to keep their children and in a safe place and very close to the mom, where it's encouraged the motherhood, the early childhood education and intervention, as well as encourage health-wise the breastfeeding, and the child will be grown up in a very healthy environment next to the moms and with experts. I think also we need to make use of flexi working options. Today, the government introduced in private sector level and public sector some optional flexi working options for women, like remote working and flexi hours and etc. And also, we need to have our own we time or me time by being relaxed, take all the advantage of all our holidays and leave, and don't postpone your holiday because of task. Because how I see the holidays and my free time, it's exactly like another task that helped me to satisfy myself and to give more and to able to be more proactive. So I think taking care of yourself and having your own time is really important. Plus, the family support is like a credible let's say input to that agenda. So I think if a person have a supportive family when it comes to husband or wife or even parents, the person will really will succeed to have that work-life balance in their work. Then I think sharing your experience and success and I mean in work-life balance as your responsibility to other junior staff or other sisters and brothers and colleagues or friends to follow some tactics when it comes to work-life balance, because it's very important enabler to success for any human being is the work-life balance.
True, Your Excellency, and especially when you mentioned about managing your time, I think that is could be the main. If you will be able to manage your time, you will be able to do a balance between your life, your responsibilities as a mother or as a daughter or as a sister, as well responsibilities as a CEO or your position within the government. So creating and managing the time with the support, as you mentioned, from the people around you, that will make you able to balance between the work as well your social life. Going to Captain Sarah, reading about you, I'm so happy, I'm so glad to have you today in this show. And I can say really you did an excellent achievement. I really, if I can be in the army, I will say this is salute for you. We need to hear from you. What's lead you to be today here, especially in the world of sports?
First, thank you for your enjoy with you, and this I like the sport because in 2008 I see the Olympic for the player, the name Bolt. She's playing running 1 meter. I like it this places, and I want to doing for me something about me special need, and people she know for a special need you want to caring and you want to some to not to doing something I am doing every want you want I am doing for him, you're not doing something. I see this, I tell me no, I can't do doing anything, but maybe something I can't doing, I tell me I can't do. I want to help for you. After I follow with, I am inside for achievement, achievement, what you want in me. And I see this place, I go in sport. And I see my there. I am. I got for. I get for Sarah there and for sport, and I playing. I feel excited, and I can't doing something. After I tell me all the people the special needs, she can't doing something, but you want. Tell any person you tell me not to give up, you can't complete, and my country she give all person you give to all person what you want, and 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 she gift him and you can't doing all the people. Why you not to give the special need you my country she opening all, and she can you open for a special need something.
True. I mean, Captain Sarah, please, we are the special need, not you. Today, what you achieved, I am ashamed to be in front of you because I am the special need, not you. You did an excellent job. You by achieving to the gold medals, you are not a special need. We are the special need, and we need a care more than you. I say again, really, we are so proud to have you today here. Mr. Al-Harith, Her Excellency, she mentioned about the support around her to be able to manage the time. You being a businessman, being a father, do you think the important role of the male, to support a woman and being as a partner to achieve what they are today? You are on mute, Your Excellency.
Jassim, let's take it from a more broader perspective. Earlier, we were talking with Her Excellency Shamsa about the support that the UAE is providing and how it is different to the rest of the world. You know, there is the Arabic expression that says, one hand cannot clap. For us, being the minority in the society, we have no choice but to support each other to the maximum, regardless if we are brothers, fathers, husbands, or colleagues at work. The only way forward is to give support, give hope, and be the backbone of the situation so that we can both lean on each other when it comes to needing help from one another. Gender must not come into the equation at all. We're in 2021, and right now the challenges that we have ahead of us as Emiratis, as human beings, as inhabitants of this planet, we have to look at it together as humans and how to move forward and support each other one by one. So what Ms. Shamsa highlighted on are very important points that we all have to concentrate on in supporting each other.
True. Your Excellency, what is your perspective on the latest achievement to the support UAE women?
I think the support of women in the UAE, it's not a new agenda. It was there since the inception of the country in 1971, when the late father Sheikh Zayed, Allah yarhama, was very supportive, and he included the women in all strategic development of the country. Sheikh Fatma was the main partner of Sheikh Zayed in this development and women inclusion in the development of the country. And the first empowerment of women through education came from the UAE University, where when they established the university, it was open. All specialization were open for both female and male, with no discrimination, with no preference for male against female. And and also when it comes to international scholarship, both men and women were equal in that. And today we are gaining the fruits of what have been established since 1971. And also still the leadership support is strongly there, and they are following what the late father established. Today, the women empowerment and gender balance is one of the main agenda in the UAE national agenda. And Sheikh Mohammed gave us the target to reach top 25 by 2021. And when it comes to women empowerment, today we rank 18 and first regionally. So this itself is like consideration of the leaders and follow up on this agenda, and setting target specifically for this agenda is really something incredible. Leadership support, yes, is very important, because we are a society that lead by example. So when the leaders support this agenda, the whole society will follow and support the women empowerment agenda. And by that, we will change the misperception about women empowerment and stereotype that we built around women. So I think this is very important. And the other magic stick is the legislations. In the past 5 years, the government did like an amazing change in legislation framework. Today we have set of women-friendly legislations. All discrimination against women were removed, and restrictions from the law. Today we are the first country in the Middle East where we have equal pay between men and women. We have paternity leave for men. We have flexible maternity policies, as well as non-discrimination in working in any specific fields or STEM fields. So all of these legislations supporting women. And when it comes to political participation of women, there was a historical decree last year in 2019, of women representation in our parliament by 50%. So this really had a great impact globally on UAE positioning and women empowerment in decision-making positions. And the first Arab woman who was chairing the parliament was from the UAE. So I think all these legislations help and build that concrete foundation for these success achievements. Also, I have to accomplish the global partnerships that we have with different organizations like UN Women, OECD, the World Bank, and IMF when it comes to women empowerment agenda. Today, in the World Bank report, we rank first in the Middle East and very advanced ranking globally. And this because all of these efforts and legislations that we amend in the past 5 years through the Gender Balance Council and through the leadership support. So I think all of these efforts concluded to have to position UAE as a model of gender equality and women empowerment in the region.
Indeed, I totally agree with you, and I hope we will not get jealous from you as a female. Going back to Captain Sarah, Captain, we all can see that you carry a deep love on the sports. We would like to know what the secret behind this.
Because my family all like sport. I born with this family. She liking the sport. The father before she playing football, but not with with the job inside the job. And my brother, she going play football inside Al Wahda club, but not to complete. But me, it complete the sport, and I like the sport. I see this my الشغف
Passion.
passion and I can't doing something for my country because I want to give something for my country because country she give me all some to for health care and study and all she country come give me. I want to give him something. I see my passion for the sport. I complete this for the sport.
Sarah, you're doing great. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, honestly. I can feel it. And sometimes I can feel it's a shame on us. I'm talking about myself, that what you did, what you're doing, and the way that you're explaining that you want to give back to your country, to your leader, to your government, in that position where you are, and allowed me, I'm sorry to say, as a special need, as I told you, I'm going to repeat it again, you are not a special need. We are a special need, and shame on us, I'll be honest. We're so proud. Your Excellency, Mr. Al-Harith, Her Excellency Shamsa, she was trying to show us or to bring us what exactly the government did and supporting the female as well the male. But I would like to hear from you as a male. What is the important part of women playing in our society? You think she's missing something?
Before I answer that question, I'd like to highlight on an important point that Captain Sarah mentioned when she said that her family found out the passion that she has for sports and they supported her, coming from a family background of sports. I think it's very important that creating an environment to support talents, regardless of the challenges that we are faced with. And at the same time, when we witness that talent, we have to incubate it, train it, and take it to the global world and platform, exactly like what happened with Captain Sarah, and aim for Olympic gold medals. And congratulations for that again, Captain Sarah. Jasim, can you repeat the question? I have a goldfish memory.
I was trying to say, what is the important part of the woman playing in our society?
Okay. The women in our society create the balance. I do not want to get into the religion part of it. The religion part of it is very clear to all of us and we are aware about it. But if the equation was only male dominating governmental positions, male dominating businesses, male dominating parliament, then all the decision making and all the rules and regulations are going to be biased, and we will be run as a non-fair country. Why? Because both parties have to have their point of view stated and elaborated clearly and put on the table so that these challenges can be addressed and can be solved. And new laws and new legislations and new ideas come out so that it helps to excel our country as a whole to a new destination. As as Her Excellency Ms. Shamsa stated, that women empowerment and the gender balance came from the leadership. The leadership led by example, and the leadership set targets for us to reach to these targets or destinations. It's all because of the journey that we have to go together, because in the future, the challenges are going to be much bigger if we do not address these issues at this time and state and situation, and find the solution for it, fix it, solve it, and develop into an understanding society where we work together fairly and reach to our common goals, because individual goals must not be part of the agenda anymore, because we are united not only in name, but we are united as human beings at the end of the day.
True. Your Excellency, I will go back to your role as a CEO of Dubai Women Establishment. I'm sure there are objective, there's responsibilities toward a women in that establishment. Do you categorize your support to certain of women in terms of special type of women like businesswomen, entrepreneur, working women, household women? Are you having a different support for each one of them? You're on mute, Your Excellency.
Our ultimate goal is to support women participation in economy and society. And one of the professional work, the working in private sector, businesswoman, entrepreneurship, all of this agenda is within our scope. So what we do, we introduce and recommend the policies that helps women to perform their businesses or their work smoothly. In the beginning, we started with the work-life balance policies like nurseries in the workplace, maternity policy, etc. Then we started with the women in leadership policies. We introduced mandatory law on having women in government board, and now we are in process of introducing new policy on women on board on private sector on listed companies. So we engage women in different decision-making positions. Plus, the women in parliament was one of the policies that we recommended lately to the government, and the leadership took it seriously, and we moved forward and introduced the policy. Then we introduced also new initiatives that supports women. For example, we had nurseries in the workplace, and we started to establish those nurseries and measure how women got benefits from them. Also, we started some chunk of support for businesswomen and entrepreneurs, how to enter the market strongly. Also, when it comes to the indicators, we set some indicators for government authorities and entities to help women to engage in the workplace as a business. The latest decree was from the central bank. So we put a decree on non-discrimination between men and women when it comes to access to finance, access to credit, and access to loans. So with this decree, we helped so many women to start their businesses without any discrimination. So this is briefly what we are doing in general.
Excellent, excellent. I think you covered everything in terms of not only work life, it's even economy, empowering. I'm so happy to hear that you even look after the access to the finance. So you are, as I said, I think you're covering all the points. I need to go back to Captain Sarah. I'm sure, Captain Sarah, in your sport career, you have a pleasant memories. Can you please tell us some of those viable, pleasant memories during your support career?
All the steps for you going some to first the logger, after national, after the six country for Al-Khalij,
The Gulf.
Gulf, and after the Asia, and
Yes.
after go to the world, after Olympic, this step, you're different, you're feeling, because you can't go to the Olympic and all the champions, the first champions, you go to there, and you feel very different. And this step, and all step, you have tilitus and another. You're feeling this, and important all this. And I go to the Rio de Janeiro. This amazing. This I feel different, because she tell me not to any woman Emirati she get the medal, the Olympic or Paralympic, any person, any woman. And the first woman, man, she starting maybe 2004, she get the medal, and the women not took the gate. And I feel inside, you want to doing something for my country. You want to doing something about my maybe 5 years. I am tight. I am training. I am doing. I go to school. After I coming here training, I know to doing something about the training all the time for the training. And I feel tight. And you go to there and Rio, I feel inside, she tell me she can't do doing something. I tell me my coach, I feel like inside and I doing something this. But I don't know what to medal I get. After she tell me, is Sarah not excited? Because you're younger, you're bigger, you're younger, you're now starting your. I tell me no. Inside, she tell me she doing something. After I doing, I take the medal. I throwing last shot put. I talk about that shot put. I tell me I want to. My flag going up, no problem. I want to 1 centimeter. Okay, I am exciting for 1 centimeter. And after I throwing this shot put, you get 1 centimeter. You're doing nicely. After I take 3. I am 3 the bronze medal, and she tell me you get the medal. I am inside some to surprise, and I want to cry, or I want to happy. I don't know. I feel some to شو اسمه تغيرت المشاعر.
Your feelings to be changed a lot.
Yeah. After I listening my management, or the management, she tell me you're the first woman Emirati to get the medal. I feel more exciting. I tell me this I give to my country and my all as person, your help for me and your support for me.
Excellent.
This is the success of UAE. You inspired us.
Absolutely. You know, Mr. Al-Harith, I can see your I don't know what to say, but I can see while Captain Sarah talking, I can see your smile. I can read your eye. Could you tell us?
Let me tell you. Can I tell you what I'm feeling?
Please.
The first thing that I was thinking about is the courage and the motivation that Captain Sarah has. That comes from somewhere. So I really congratulate you on this courage. And I tell you, wherever that support and motivation is coming to you, just hold on to it and never let it go. Each one of us has a source of motivation. Each one of us has a source of courage. Each one of us has a drive that drives us. It's like the petrol that we put in the car to make it move. And for each one of us, it guides us to a different destination. And the one that guided you to that gold medal, moving from UAE to GCC to Asia to the whole world, and then going to Rio and raising the UAE flag and bringing back that gold medal is something not small. Whatever any people have achieved during their life, it comes with challenges. And I bet you faced a lot of challenges also. But the story that we should take home here is how you decided to change these challenges into lessons and take them and learn from them and move forward and not settle except for number one, as His Highness Sheikh Mohammed always says, that we, the Emirati people, we never settle for number two because no one remembers number two. We're always at number one. This is what I was thinking, Jasmine.
Thank you. Thank you. Your Excellency, Sarah, what will be your advice to the women that they have less effort making a difference in their roles, or any special message that you would like to pass to those type of women, let's say, that they are really effortlessly work? I'm sorry, Captain. I was trying to address to Her Excellency Shamsa.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Shamsa, Your Excellency Shamsa, what would be your advice to the women who their effort is less?
I think first thing a woman or even men should think of influence and impact. We really are here in our society, our families, our work to make a difference, an impact and influence. If we are there for, without achieving these elements, we will be useless and we will be not important people. And why do we exist? We really needs to think why we exist in this job or in this business or in this family. Because yes, we are doing a change and influence and impact. Also, we need to realize our potential and capabilities. So not necessarily our potentials are meeting our role, but if we have potential and capabilities in any area, we need to realize them, make them strong. And as Sarah mentioned before, the passion. You have to have the passion to succeed and to love what you are doing. Being target oriented, always we need to set goals and objectives and achieve our targets when it comes to personal or professional targets. So being target oriented and again building the culture of target or leading or managing by target even amongst the children is really important. Attention to details. We have to be very specific and pay attention to every single details to have successful result afterwards. And keep learning. I think we need to keep learning, not necessarily through education, through experience, through mentors, through people surrounding us. I think the education is endless. And even if we are like in our 80s or 90s, we still keep learning and educating. Also, the last and not least, the time and task management. We really need to have that time and task management. Today, time is money. If we lose the money might come back and we can recover. But when we lose time, it's too late to bring the time back. So time management is really important for people to move forward and to make sure that that they are taking the advantage and the opportunities of each and every thing in our life.
Yes, true, Your Excellency. I need to hear from Captain Sarah. What is your next dream? It's not a dream. Let me ask you, what is your next achievement that you're looking for?
I have now in this year Olympic Tokyo. You want to doing something? I hope doing something.
You're working hard for that, Captain?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you will get it?
I very hard. Training. I training morning and training afternoon, 2 times. Sometimes 3 o'clock your training every time, the morning and afternoon, and I doing the hard. I wish you're doing something, and now my goal, and I have now. I take the certificate for TOT. I doing something about. I tell positive about your the school. The give for a school. You can doing something. You can doing for your and your country for something. And I working this, and this my dream now.
It will not be a dream. It will be true, and I'm sure with what exactly you're doing, with all your hard work, I'm sure you will achieve. And I can assure you, inshallah, we will celebrate with you the gold medals of Tokyo, inshallah. And please invite me. I will come and I will be next to you. Don't forget, Captain, you need to invite me, okay? I will pray for you every day, inshallah.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best. Your Excellency, Mr. Al-Haq, inshallah ta'ala. Your Excellency, I need to go back to the gender balancing. For example, do you think in some countries or some parts in the world, the woman has no rights?
Well, Jassim, I think what's important here is that we don't bother ourselves with other part of the world. It is their problem. What we have to do is think of ourselves and concentrate on our goals and our way forward. Today in this session, I learned a lot personally. And I wrote them down. You have to find the right supporter. You have to find the right supporter. Even in life, for you to move on, to start a family, you have to find the right supporter. Find someone who will help you move forward, not someone who's going to drag you and take you backwards. This is something very important. Follow your dreams. What do I mean by that? And where did I get that from? If you have a certain passion, you have to follow it. And that's the only way that you guarantee that you're going to give 200%. Because if you follow something else other than your dream, if you're following the check at the end of the month, you're not going to enjoy your life. You have to enjoy your life by following your dream and doing what you like. And we have to have a small attitude of being stubborn, Jassim. We should say no to people who stand in our way and want us to give up. We should never give up. This is something very important for a determined person. If you are determined to go through that door, nothing is going to stop you, regardless of how many challenges are in front of you. And something that Her Excellency Shamsa said earlier today, me time. If you know, on the airplane, when they talk about the emergency situation and they say when the masks come down, first you wear it and then you put it on the person beside you. I think the reason because of that is help yourself before you can start helping other people. And that's the core of the whole situation. If you cannot help yourself, how are you going to help others? Concentrate on yourself, give yourself the me time, improve yourself, reach the best Jasim that you can reach to. And then from there on, you can start spreading your support to the other. And finally, according to what we have stated, you set your goals. You set your goals based on your supporter and how your supporter will support you to reach your goals. You set your goals based on your dreams. You set your goals and you make sure you never give up on those dreams. You set your goals and you concentrate on them. And finally, you keep training every day to improve yourself for tomorrow. You have to ask yourself at the end of every day, what have I done today to improve myself today for tomorrow? So when tomorrow comes, you know that you are a better person. Mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever it is, you should improve and move one step forward. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. We take one step forward at a time and not go backward. So honestly, one of the most beautiful sessions we had here at Expert Talk is today with Her Excellency Ms. Shamsa Saleh and Captain Sarah Al-Janebi. I thank you very much for joining us today. Jasim, is there anything else that we have to cover, or have we covered it all for today? Do we have time?
Yes, we do have a time, and I'll get back to
Good.
you. Be ready for my questions.
Okay.
But before that, I need to go back to Her Excellency Shamsa. There was a questions from the audience, from the attendees. What encouraged you to do more for the women? Or there was a questions also, what are the gender gap that you wish to close it, being as a General Secretary of Gender Balance?
I'll just give you a very brief story. When I started working with Dubai Women Establishment in 2008, I used to work before in Dubai International Financial Center, where we were a workaholic. Like we worked 12 hours a day and we travel. I wasn't married back then, and I got married in 2008 when I joined the establishment. So they told me work on maternity policy because it was 45 days only. Then I told them it's too long. 45 days is too long. Then when I got pregnant and I had my first baby, unluckily he was in the incubator. He was on his 7 months. I gave birth in my 7th month. So then I had to stay with him 3 months in the hospital during his incubating period. So then I noticed how important the maternity leave is for women, and we need to find solutions for special cases like women who have a premature child, women who have special needs, women who have twins. So I started after my delivery to work on this project, and I recommended the policy. I was against it before. So when you are in the situation of the person, you will really feel the importance of the thing that you are introducing or lobbying for. So I think being a woman is really important to address my colleagues and my counterparts who are having the same circumstances that I'm facing. So I think being or going through this experience, especially or any experience related to working mothers, is really important, especially in striving work-life balance. So through my job, why I enjoyed it and I was passionate about it back then, because when I see the smile and happiness in the face of every woman who brings their kids to the nursery, I accomplish what I have done, because the impact was not on my job level, but on a society level. So it was something really touched the human. There was one Algerian woman who kept her child 40 days only in Algeria, and she came to work because she doesn't have an option. When we started the nurseries in Diwa and in Dubai Customs, she bring her child from Algeria and she was with the child. So these are very sad stories that we saw through these initiatives that support working mothers. So yes, I think being in a situation of the person, we would be in a better position in introducing policies that support the whole society.
Thank you. I need to ask Sarah, and I need to end it with you. But before I'm asking Mr. Al-Harith as well, I need from you, Captain, a direct message to whoever is listening to you today. A message for people like you as a special need, people like us. What's your message?
All you have a dream, you can't do it because your country, your support for him. And not to tell me I have many work, I have you're doing some to excuse for this.
Excuses.
Yeah, for this dream you can't doing, but you first you believe yourself, and you're proud for yourself, and you're complete, and you're doing all you need, and the country you're help for him.
Captain, we are proud of you. Mr. Al-Harith, I believe today after listening to this, I believe after you listening to this show, being with Her Excellency Shamsa and Captain Sarah, I need to ask you, and I told you, you be ready for my questions. Are you jealous? Are you jealous?
I am proud.
Not jealous?
Not jealous. Not jealous. I am proud. I am excited. I am happy because looking at Miss Sarah Al-Janabi and Her Excellency Miss Shamsa Saleh, Jassim, we can see a sample of the UAE gender balance as we're trying to fight for, and how we can move forward as a nation. And I believe the next 50 years, from what I see from this small 1-hour show that happened today, is that we have a promising future. Having the mindset and the determination of Miss Sarah Al-Janabi, and having the mindset and the determination of Miss Her Excellency Shamsa Saleh, we know that if it's going to be sports, legislations, lobbying, rules, regulations, whatever it is, the UAE is ready for it. And we tell the other countries, please step aside because we're moving forward. Thanks to them.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Al-Harith. Shamsa, do you want to give us a last sentence?
Yes, I would like to thank you for this opportunity, and I'm really proud of Sarah and her positive energy that I really got, like positive energy for the next like few years. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much.
At the end, thanks to my guest, and let's say yes to our lovely mom, sisters, daughters, wives, all the women's. Yes, and keep up. And we are all glad and proud of you. Thank you for being thanks for being with us at Expert Talks, and look forward to see you again. And stay safe and say yes to life. This is me, Jassim Al-Bastaki at Expert Talk Show. Thank you very much, and look forward to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Subhanallah khair. Allah yahfazkum.